Right then, Gundogan took to Twitter to discuss the Gabriel Jesus goal, which was disallowed late on in that Spurs game. Today's VAR decision is really hard to take. Any attacker that commits handball intentionally or not is now ruled a free kick, and if you're defending, it's fine. It only disadvantages the attacking team. In my opinion, this rule needs to be changed. Peter Walton is here, everybody's favourite former referee. Well, with a tie on, he means business today. Peter, what do you make of that tweet?
So, yeah, I get the emotion in the tweet, but he's actually wrong on a crucial point there. And the point is, in the law, the attacker is only penalised from a handball if a goal-scoring opportunity or goal is scored from it. So, had the ball come over and it struck his arm, as it did, and Jesus was shot over, nothing would have been said about it. So, it's not every time the ball strikes the arm of the attacker that a free kick is given.
So then, boys.
Only when a goal, yeah, clearly.
The question is, do you like this law?
I like the law change. I do in a way. I love the fact that they've cleared up you just can't score a goal directly from the arm.
Yep.
Right, because we've seen that happen. The one issue I've got with this is it clearly did come off Laporte's arm, right? Unintentionally. The one issue I've got with scaling this back is if it had literally brushed the arm.
Yep.
Made contact but brushed the arm or the sleeve and still gone to Jesus, and he brilliantly finished as he did. Are we scaling it back so far that they're going to chop that off back at Stockley Park and say to Michael Oliver, you need to rule this off because it flicked the arm?
Well, Pete,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Pete, if there's minimal contact, as Craig so delicately put it, brushes the arm, does it still count?
Well, I mean, all Craig's doing there is introducing yet another subjective action. You know, what does he mean by brush the arm? So at the end of the day,
what do you mean? What do you mean by brush the arm? If the ball,
I mean, come on.
If it barely brushes, what do you mean? Come on, as if it's never going to happen.
You can say that my daughter's barely pregnant, but, you know, she is. It's as simple as that.
All right.
Congratulations, Peter.
So, all right, Grandad.
From one to another.
But you've just answered my point. You're saying any contact with the arm, no matter how minimal, and it results in a goal being scored via Jesus, would have been chopped off. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yeah.
So we've scaled,
and that's how it should be.
All right. So we're scaled it right back. Right. Then. So we're taking it to the minute detail of just flicking a player's arm.
If it results in a goal, that's the key to it all, isn't it?
Yeah, but do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I mean, it could touch it where you could have to slow it down to
you need a nicometer.
Frame by frame to see if it took a touch. That's scaling it back. Didn't at the weekend, obviously.
Do you like this?
I look at it, it makes it much easier for the referees and for VAR to actually make a decision on it. So I'm okay with this because for me, I've always looked at it in a situation. If it's a handball, it's a handball. If it's not, it's not. So if it clips any part of your arm, it's a handball, isn't it?
What about if it brushes?
It brushes. Well, I guess if it's, you know, in your silhouette.
But this is the point.
That's a problem. To your point, if the arm's in the silhouette, and so it wouldn't be called a handball in a normal situation, and they're calling it a handball, then yes, I have an issue with it. Because I think handball should be a handball, should be a handball. Doesn't matter if it's something that they would call in the middle of the field, in the defensive end, or in the attacking end, they should call it. Now, I don't know, and maybe Peter can answer this, but if the arm's in the silhouette and it brushes off the arm and then falls to someone like Jesus and they score, is that going to be
that's the law.
Taken back? That'll be taken back too then. See, then I've got an issue with that because that's not
the law.
That's not
Can't
the law.
Happen.
Because if your arm's in the silhouette
but it doesn't matter because it accidentally comes off the arm and then results in a goal being scored by the player putting it in directly from...
Right.
That's the law, unfortunately.
You like it? Don't like it?
I like it. I'm fine with it. The fact that you benefit at any point by using your arm, whether you mean it or not, intentionally or not, if that ends up in a goal, you should not be getting an advantage from using your arm in a game that by definition does not allow you to use the arms.
But it's not that I don't like it.
I know.
I'm saying, how far is slow motion going to scale this particular movement back if we have a huge game, no matter where it is in Europe, and it just nicks the arm and the player then rifles it in the back of the net, are we going to say, right, well, that nicked the arm because the slow-mo's telling us it did, and that's getting chopped off? Or are we going to say, no, there wasn't enough contact, a bit like a penalty kick, or him diving? No, there's not enough contact.
What did I do?
So therefore it becomes unclear.